Hi, I'm Someone Lisa Fangirl, and today I'm here to react to episode 2 of Arcane. So last time I reacted to episode 1, and it was a complete introduction into the world of League of Legends or Arcane, like kind of the characters that I still have not done any research about who. I assume it's our main characters who are the, at least the most recognisable from League of Legends. I don't know if any of the other characters also appear in the game series, but I assume it's Vi and Powder who are in the games. Maybe Vander and some other people, I'm not sure. But I had a really good time. I thought it was a really good introduction into the world. We got to see a glimpse of a past in which there was a lot of violence, obviously, and a lot of death going on, which hinted at what happens when the enforcers really go out and attack the people from the other side of the river. I didn't actually... The lanes, or I don't know, again, I still don't know if the lanes is just one particular part of that area or something, or if that is generally what it's called, where all of them, like where Vi and the rest of the gang are from. But yeah, so there was a glimpse of into like the dark history, into what's happened previously. And there's like a tentative kind of peace at the moment, except from with the recent attempted... Well, no, there was a successful theft. They did, like, Vi and Milo, Powder, and Clagger did manage... I think it's Clagger. I'm so sorry again. I forgot to double check his name before I did this one. I think it's Clagger. Did manage to steal from a very wealthy person, or at least an inventor who'd also gone into the lanes to collect all this stuff. That's why Little Man knew he'd have it. But... So they did manage to steal from him, but then lost it in a fight afterwards. Well, Powder had to get rid of it in order to save herself. So the enforcers, the chief of the enforcers, I don't actually know her position title, had came down and talked to Vander, asking to have someone, the person who's responsible, basically given to the enforcers so that they could make an example out of them. But of course, because Vi is the ringleader, or to be fair, if any of them were to be in that position anyway, Vander wouldn't give them up. They're too close to him. They mean too much to him, so he can't do that. But that means, of course, then it's likely the enforcers are going to now take action. So I wonder if we're going to see any of that taking place today, like in this episode. That's kind of my prediction, is that we'd see some of that maybe coming, like the consequences, like the bigger consequences because of this recent heist, this recent job that they tried to do. Because at the moment they just thought, oh, we ended up getting beaten up. We did this whole thing, put loads of effort in, and we lost it anyway. So what was the point? Except from Powder and Fire, the only two that know that actually they did come out with something. These like power type, source type things, which haven't been investigated yet. But I hadn't even thought about this, but I wonder if that's the key to Powder's like inventions. If she uses those to power them, will they work? I hadn't even thought about that. Maybe that's what she'll do, is she'll turn them into the weapons. Oh, exciting. Okay. But otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen. We obviously got a glimpse of, like, I don't know if it's going to be the series antagonist or just at least one of the antagonists who was experimenting with a serum and made a rat attack a cat. But, and also I believe he was hinting at the fact that the guy from the gang which attacked Vi and the rest of them will have the serum used on him as a test subject. Because he was going to be killed anyway, but now he bought himself some temporary kind of leeway, but actually I think he's probably just going to be used as a test subject. But yeah, that's it. As usual, if you'd like to put something in the comments which has a spoiler in it, and then please put spoiler at the start of it, and write what it's for, like if it's a specific episode, list that episode, so that people know to avoid it if they haven't finished the series. And it also means that if I see it, I also won't read it until I've got past that point in the series. So that's it, really. Follow my Twitter if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on my channel. If I'm recording, if I'm editing, if I'm about to post something, then it's all put on there. And that's it. So yeah, let's get to it. A hallway? Is this someone's memory? Ooh. Oh. The Undercity. This is the... Oh! This is the inventor guy. Oh, and does he get killed? Is he killed by the explosion? Oh no, please. Oh, fantastic effects still. Love the effects. Like the real mixture, oh, and the cameras focusing and stuff. Oh, she did kind of check to make sure that he was alright. Jace. Oof. Oh. Okay, like a tundra. Or just a very cold winter. Was this prior to them living in the city? Oh, Jace thinking about when his mum hopefully just... Oh, no. Frostbite. Oh. Oh. Do we have, like, mages? Because he is not wearing... I assume he is not wearing much. Oh! Ooh, tattoos? Do they help the magic? Oh, there's a spiral going round her. Was that her being healed? Whoa. Whoa. I love the effects for this. Like writing the spell in midair. And then winding it up. So that's a stone that's powering it. Is that like one of the blue stones that he had? Been transported? Ooh. They are to the city. Oh, good. Will she get the? Will he heal the fingers, or will she just lose those fingers? Is that what caused him to study whatever it was? I don't know if this is Jace. I just because he was passing out and it seemed to be a dream. I love the two of them like that. Like they're inseparable. They are one piece. Because at the moment we haven't seen too many weapons. At least within our group, so it'd be interesting to see if we're going to start getting weapons or making weapons. Ooh, yeah, he's kept the gem. I do feel bad for him, because it obviously wasn't his fault. I mean, yes, there were explosives in his house.
Yes. No? The Arcane is dangerous, Jace.
The Arcane, okay, yeah.
Well, I am now 307 years old.
Okay.
I've pursued the mysteries of science. Only to discover some are better left unsolved. Own your mistakes before the council. Admit your work was dangerous. But speak nothing of magic.
So is it taboo because the Academy is all about science? And they're obviously, like, in the council. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, they've made like an arcade game. Like it's a high score. So this is why she's so good at like dodging and hitting.
What's the matter, Milo? You worried Powder's gonna beat you again?
Hey, if she didn't keep fixing these things, I wouldn't keep missing.
Very cool. So did Powder make all of this then?
Wouldn't take you on a job you couldn't handle, right?
Are you kidding? That was the best job we've ever done. Maybe just take Powder next time.
Want her to be really good at it with a gun. Yes! Nice. Oh, fantastic. Uh-oh. Yeah.
What's every one of you trenches concerned now? Give me a name.
Spit. Yeah. Oh, that's quite good that they all stick up for each other.
Search them.
Oh no, does Powder have like something on her still? The blue orbs. Oh, so I assume they're arcane related rocks. Uh-oh. Time to climb? Time to climb. Or go down another chute. Up, 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 up. Yes, little man. Oof.
those crystals.
Yeah, no shit.
We need something revolutionary, Alora. Something to put Piltover on the map. What
I like her makeup.
His name is Jace of House Taurus.
Ah, because he's working with Arcane stuff.
The boy's got ambition. It's why we supported him in the first place.
Ambition? Darling, he nearly blew up our daughter.
Jace had nothing to do with that. He was wrong.
I liked, with the portrait, every time they spoke, they went to the person in the portrait.
We've got the numbers to beat him. Yeah, let's teach him what it means to mess with us.
I don't know if I'll be for it. Don't think so yet.
You sure that's what you want?
Hmm.
We crossed that bridge once before. We all know how that ended.
You're just protecting your kids.
I'm protecting our people. I'd do the same for any one of you. We look out for each other. It's the way it's always been.
The Vander I knew, the one who built the underground, wouldn't be afraid to fight.
He's not, well, he's afraid to fight, but not because of, like, he's scared of them.
Do I look afraid?
Yeah, he just doesn't want more people to get hurt and killed. I mean, it kind of is a type of fear, but it's a bit different. So this is the council.
For your birthday, Counselor.
Oh! It's a child's toy.
I'm told it was built only for the sharpest of minds.
Ooh! The necklace thing, which is like gears turning, is quite cool. Nice way of making it look sinister. He's still on the light, everyone else is in the shadows. And the shadows closing in. Oh. She's got a fantastic design.
Do you have anything to show for your work besides an explosion?
No. It came to nothing.
So you're saying your study was meaningless?
He's trying to rile him up.
Revolutionary how?
Yeah.
All I see is a boy meddling with things he doesn't understand.
I love how the light catches on the gold under her eyes.
This is a fine line. If we can turn this, what
Oh, he's gonna break.
Perhaps we should just finish.
I was trying to create magic.
Oh, everyone's interested in the arcane. But maybe...
Arcane talents are something you're born with. It might be fabricated.
So he wants to find a way of doing it.
Has anyone even tried it before?
Has anyone ever bothered?
Is the curse of our world. My race was nearly destroyed by it.
Surely we, the pioneers of science, can use it for good. We're the champions of discovery. Why fear it when we can master it?
His heart's in the right place,
Don't
but
understand what's at stake.
I'm worried.
How can you?
You're only
It's a
24.
burden that only
Oh.
I here carry. See this power in the wrong.
That's all I was thinking of, is the arcane is so powerful.
Lays waste to civilization.
I love this, like, oil painting.
Piltover was founded to escape the warmongering of mages.
Oh.
Lower house, my voice doesn't carry much weight here. But as a mother, I have a voice that matters deeply.
Ah, her prosthetic fingers.
My son isn't in his right mind.
It is...
What he did was foolish and unwise.
She's trying to save him, though. Is he going to get banished to the lanes? Or something?
I move that Jace be summarily expelled from the academy and remanded to the care of his parents. All those in favor?
Which is it? Oh, I like this for the voting. Wow. Oh! So, he's in her favour, or, you know.
But he is never to set foot on academy grounds again.
So I can see him breaking that. I can see him getting back into academy grounds. He's not going to be able to stop researching. He's obsessed with it because it saved... Oh, the arcane saved him when he was younger.
Admit his theory.
If dangerous ideas didn't excite the imagination, we would never wander astray.
Could it work? Could these stones really invoke magic?
So he's going to carry on the experiments.
Come tomorrow morning, his research will be...
She's going to take it. Uh-huh. He's gonna take it. Yeah. Is that the book he's reading in the opening? Uh-oh. To like turn them into like basically a berserker. Nice umbrella.
Good now. My dad says you're a misfit. And that we can't be friends anymore.
So why are you out here?
I'm a misfit too, I suppose.
We'll find them. Don't worry.
And he's just got inside information. I think that's him. Marcus?
Do whatever it takes. Turn the Undercity upside down if you have to. Just find them.
So is he looking to get promoted or something? Oh. Warning to their lair. To get out. Nice. Knew it. I love that everyone's ready to take action. Don't piss off the barman.
You weren't always the peacekeeper, were you?
Ooh.
Yeah, well,
I like the alcohol burning.
here's a shame if
That's really cool.
them on again.
Oh, his weapons.
It's hard to clean.
Oh. In the pipes. I mean, that's a really tough one to hold on to. Oh no! Come on, Powder. It's not fair. That's a horrible one to hold on to. Oh my god. Someone catch her? I don't think they can. I land on the sofa. It's gonna be fine, but... Nothing. Ha. I just love all the really minuscule movements.
No, we're not okay. They almost saw Powder. What if they took her?
No one is taking any of you. Never let that happen.
Why are we here?
To talk about the past.
I grew up knowing I'm less than them. That my place is down there. I want Powder to have more than that, and I'm willing to fight for it.
Oh. Oh, the memorial.
Let us across this bridge, thinking things could change.
So it was an attack by
If I had
the Undercity on the top side.
parents would still be alive.
And the lady with the purple hair was, I assume, her mum.
As for what they've done to us. But who are you willing to lose? Milo? Clagger? Powder? Nobody wins in war, Vi.
Everyone loses in war.
What are we gonna do?
Talk it through. It's the right way to do it, not just to try and do it on your own. Oh, you should talk to her though. You should talk to Vi so that she doesn't think she's... or doesn't try and do something on her own. Oh, no, don't kill yourself. Let's not do that. Oh, yeah, no, he is. Okay, he's trying to, but it's not going to happen. Nope.
What's that? Another list with my name on it?
Is your research?
But only because you signed your notes. Every page. I'm a little egotistical, don't you think?
I think it's good insurance. People know it's yours.
Nobody's ever believed in me. A poor cripple from the Undercity. I was an outsider the moment I stepped foot in Piltover.
Okay. So just his mind managed to get him to the top of the academy.
Which is why I'm here. Because I think you're onto something. I want to help you complete your research.
I don't have the best feelings about him, but I'm intrigued.
When you're going to change the world, don't ask for permission.
Vi, where you been?
Rumor is the lanes are gonna fight.
And she's going to try and convince him not to now.
Look, I made it for the enforcers. These are smoke bombs, and those two are...
They are. Okay, I knew it.
They're gonna work this time. I know it.
Me too.
Oh. She cares so much for Powder.
You know, Powder, what makes you different makes you strong. Always remember that, okay?
That's a scary speech to leave on.
What the hell were you thinking? Going into the last drop. Do you have any idea what you've done?
I was getting results. You heard the council.
But now you've kind of provoked them. Yeah, you've provoked them into a fight. Oh, that's the,
Maybe it's not too late.
Vander's sending a message to them. Oh, Vi. So is Vi trying to give herself up? I'm not sure. Yeah, because he knows that Vi got it out of the pipes. So was Vi sending the message to them? I thought it was Vander, but maybe she took the message thing from underneath the bar. I was not ready for it to end there. Oh gosh, okay. So I feel like, I wasn't sure what Vi was going to do. I thought, I don't know. I was trying to read her expression at the end after that conversation she had with Vander, and obviously, when she went to see Powder, she was just looking at Powder was just like with a lot of affection, and she realizes she can't put Powder in danger. So I was thinking maybe she'd just try and fight them purely on her own. So I don't know if she's gathered them there to fight, or she's gathered them there to turn herself in. Because Little Man Echo did know about... did he hear that part of it? I think he heard the part about Vander being offered, like, peace, essentially, if they turn in the person who did the robbery. And so obviously he wasn't prepared to do that. So maybe she heard about that. That was the deal. Because I was thinking it was just like, I don't know if that was the deal or not. So maybe that's what she's thinking, is actually if I turn myself in, there won't have to be another fight. But she also looked quite determined. So yeah, I don't know. Really excited though, to see what's going to happen next. So I wonder if she'll be like put in prison on Topside and maybe meet some other people in prison. That would be interesting. Got loads of new characters this episode. Yeah, so we met Jace, who had the apartment which they were stealing from, and we saw a bit of his past, obviously, when he was saved by someone, a mage who could use magic, who saved him and his mum when she'd collapsed out of exhaustion, and would have died of frostbite, and well, just generally would have died in the tundra. Probably Jace too, because he'd have been on his own at such a young age at that point. So, and I completely get his fascination with the Arcane, because it was beautiful, the way that the mage was writing out the spells and then like kind of giving it momentum, it felt like, with like by waving his staff. Or was it his staff, or was it just his hand? I'm trying to remember at this point. I think it was just his hand, maybe, actually. It was like he was conducting it. It was really cool. So completely get that, and now it makes more sense. So yes, they are like power sources, but actually it feels like now they contain magic, or the Arcane, they managed to somehow they're types of crystals that hold it. So it must be like a very special type of crystal. And really intriguing because like what a fantastic kind of steampunk idea of creating machines or tech or tools that can harness magic from within stones, even when you yourself are not a born mage. Really cool idea. I get the whole idea of like the academy is all about science, and so the idea of the arcane is terrifying, especially since the city, it sounds like, was created in order to be a refuge from mages whom the power of the arcane just became too much, and they kind of went crazy and just, well, according to them, like waging wars, or kind of not even waging wars, but just destroying anything. They just became more powerful, so there was nothing that could stop them. Really interested, and so there are different types of species or races, even. That's what they said races. So we had like one of the councilmen was, it seemed, completely mechanical. We also had the councilman, or Heimerdinger, who was 307 years old, which I like because I'd noticed like some other that seemed to be from his, some other people from his race in the Undercity. It was really interesting to hear about Victor, who was originally from the Undercity. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting my mic. Who was originally from the Undercity and managed to get his position as, what does he say, assistant to the dean of the academy. He was very high up. So the fact he's managed to get that far is amazing. It shows it can be done, but I wonder what he'd done to be able to do that. I wonder if it was purely just showing off his skills, his obviously academic mind and stuff, or if he did anything else to get there. It'd be quite interesting to see that past. We had the antagonist making moves. He gave out information to the enforcers, to Marcus, I think his name was, and also he managed to convince the I can't think what his name was, the blonde guy who ganged up on Vi and the others, to drink the serum, even though he knew it was going to kill him eventually, just by manipulating him with the thought of having that much power, even if it is just briefly. But I mean, it seems like you just lose your mind. So is it really worth having that power if you essentially from the moment you drink it are essentially dead, if you never get your mind back after drinking it? There was really lots of really interesting interactions in here. A lot of characters really fleshed out in such a short amount of time. That's quite impressive with this series. They managed to flesh out a lot of characters very quickly. So in this time, it was more focused on the top side, especially kind of like the first half was like around Jace and everything. Seeing more on, especially for the enforcers, like the chief or whoever she was, she, like her side of it, like when she said that they are desperate for someone, there's a reason, and the reason is unbeknownst to Vi and the others, magic. So that's even scared them even more, because they now, rightfully so, think there is actually magic artifacts, which are dangerous, obviously, now in the Undercity in the hands of someone who might turn them into a weapon that could be used against the top side. I'm glad that Vanda and Vi managed to have that talk on the bridge, and Vanda actually managed to get Vi to understand his point of view. I think misunderstandings, or pretty much misunderstandings or misinterpretation of people's actions or people's psyche, like people not understand people's psyches and motivations, is like the biggest, kind of like in history, like overall, like one of the biggest reasons for conflicts to happen in stories, because not, especially when it's people who know each other, and so who even if they were originally maybe not later on but were close, there's normally some sort of miscommunication, misunderstanding. And I didn't want that to happen to these two, because I really like Vanda and I really like Vi and I really like Howard, and I didn't want there to be a rift between them. And I hope if it does happen at any point that they manage to mend it, but at the moment it seems okay. I'm just worried about Vi, because she's now in full protective mode. Not like before, she was very much kind of thinking about the injustice of it all. Like she said, she was born being told or seeing that anyone in the Undercity was less than the people on the top side, when there is no reason except from literally potentially just the location. Like obviously if you're in Vi's situation, the location, your family history is the reason why you're down in the Undercity. But obviously that can change. I don't know how easy it is, how many people are like Victor, that they can actually move to the top city, the top side even, through perseverance or through other means. The councilwoman who was picking a birthday gift for the other councilman, really intriguing. I love her design. She looks very cool. I love all like the highlight, like she had obviously like gold in her outfits. A lot of them do on the top side. But I like in her makeup and the purples and everything. Oh, she just looks very cool. I like her a lot. I'm really intrigued to see how she plays into it, because obviously she's a main character because she's in the graphics within the intro. So very excited about that. I wonder if she will back up Victor, like both Victor and Jace, or if maybe she'll try and because if Victor is actually trying to help Jace with his research, then she will be intrigued by it because she wants to make a name for herself. Victor's not on the council, so it'll be interesting if they start trying to negotiating deals with each other, and basically she'll be their backer or from a higher family. She was mentioning something from I don't know. Oh, I don't know if it was her race's name maybe, or her family's name. At first I thought it would be her family's name, but maybe it was her race's name, when they were saying, she's the richest person in Piltover, but she mentioned she was the poorest of, and I can't remember the name of them. I'll put it here in editing. And so I wonder if that's, so obviously there's she's got a kind of a wounded pride. She wants to make a name for herself. And so it would make sense that she'd back both Victor and Jace with this. I don't know how to get a read on Victor. I did not have a good feeling from him at the start, but actually it's quite hard to tell if he's just in it for more power, or if he's genuinely just got just intrigued by the notion of it, just a curiosity, a scientific curiosity. So that would be really interesting to see. I'm interested to see what happens with his character. And I wonder, because in the opening there was someone with what seemed like a leg brace. I wonder if that's him with a leg brace. Later on they managed to create one so that he's not having to use a stick, and so then he can, I don't know if they're fighting, because it's interesting because I say everyone's got weapons in the opening. It seems like most people have weapons, so I don't know if he's going to get involved with fighting, but at the very least it would give him more mobility and the chance to do things like fighting or whatever he'd want to do physically. I don't know if that will be him, or if it was actually just someone else happened to have leg braces or something that looked like a leg brace on, but that would kind of make sense if it was him. Especially if he wanted to maybe later use magic himself. I feel like it'd be better if he could use both hands. I don't know. That's intriguing. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, no, there's loads of questions. I'm very annoyed with that ending because I want to know what happens next. And I'm worried for Vi. Not too well, I am, but I think it'll be okay. Oh, the worry on Vanda's face when he actually took note of the fact that her favourite stuffed toy was actually now free. Oh, God. No, I'm excited because he's going to fight to get her back. He's going to go very protective, so he might wage a war because she's been taken. So she might have inadvertently caused the war to happen, even though she seemed like she was trying to avoid it. Otherwise, I think that's it. I am looking forward to the next episode, and I'll hope you'll join me then. But until the next time, bye-bye.